Okay, this is my 1951 Chevy styline four-door. It's got a 235 inline six. It does have the power glide automatic transmission. Allegedly, I just picked it up about 2 weeks ago, but allegedly the engine and transmission were rebuilt. I've got a couple gaskets I'm going to put on it. I'm working on trying to do something with the grill here. It's hard to see, but that Chevrolet was bonded over and you couldn't see it. And also didn't have any trim or emblems on it. I mean, I guess it did have the headlight trim and the trim around the windows. But I put this on it. I've got the deluxe badges that go down the side, and the fender there. Hopefully, now I come to here, and this is where it gets a little bit weird. So, on a ton of research, it looks to me like from about here back, they put on 1949 Buick Roadmaster quarters. Now, this is actually welded on. This is all steel, and then they made this little step deal here with kind of a spare tire slot, which I don't think a real spare tire is going to fit there because it's maybe, I don't know, it's not very wide. But so anyhow, not real sure what I want to do with the back. I think I'm going to leave these quarters on just because they're already on there and it's going to take a lot of work. And I mean, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. And they've got these, I think those are 69 Cadillac taillights, which are only single filament, so they don't really work. Anyhow, I did locate a set of 49 Buick taillights, and they should be on their way. So I'll actually have the correct taillight that goes in there, which I think will help it out a lot. It's got a few dents. Not terrible on rust. Does need some rocker panels here in the back, and maybe some top plates, but the floors are pretty solid in it. It's gonna be hard to see because there's not a lot of light, but interior's not too terrible in it. Doors, windows all work. Got a bunch of junk in here already. Somebody put some kind of like house carpet in there, but does have the visor. Working on trying to find some original style rims and tires for it, or not necessarily tires, but rims. These are 14s. It originally came with 15s. I'd like to put the 15s back on it. I found a set, but a little ways away. But I think I kind of like the red. I think I'm gonna paint the new wheels red, and do the center caps and beauty rings and maybe some fake white walls. But maybe eventually get some more chrome work done. I'm just gonna try and re-spray paint this. Got the bumper covered up, I guess, but if you look at the bumper, you can kind of see it there. It's actually spray painted chrome currently, so that's what I'm gonna do to the grill again, just for now. I looked into options of getting it chrome powder coated or chrome plated, but there's actually a cruise coming up next weekend. So, and I'd already started sanding it down before I thought of trying to do something better with it. So I'm just gonna respray paint it for now, and then maybe this winter I'll look into getting something better done with it. I'm trying to decide on what all trim I'm gonna put back on the car. Like I said, I do have the Fender Deluxe pieces. They're over here, so there's spare parts for it. But yeah, this is the driver's side one, so I'll kind of stick it up there so you can see. So it would kind of go like so on there. Actually got a pretty decent deal on these. I won them on an eBay auction for like 12 bucks. Hadn't really decided if I was gonna put that trim back on because it has a straight piece. It goes down the door into the quarter there, or the rear door, I guess, not the quarter. And then there's a rock guard that goes at the bottom of the fender there, and then a chrome piece that runs all the way down, and then another rock guard piece that goes here, upper and lower. I think I'd like to put those on it, but those are actually a little bit pricey, so I don't know. So I'm gonna try and put these rockers in myself, so hoping some of that trim will hide some of my mistakes, hopefully. There was a chrome piece that went down the center of the hood. Thinking about leaving that off. You can actually see where this hood emblem goes around the chrome piece. It's really not on there very well. I just kind of put it on, just got it. But I see a lot of the cars don't have the front rock guards or gravel guards. Oh, I know another thing. I'm probably gonna get a new bumper for it eventually, but they have the little two vertical uprights on the bumper. Probably would try to get a hold of a set of those. I think maybe leave the hood trim off, do the side piece, the lower, the gravel guard in the rear, maybe leave the front stone guard off, although those ones aren't too expensive. It's the rear ones that are expensive, especially for the four-door, because they're a little more rare. And then, another thing, which isn't like, there's supposed to be a handle, I guess you'd call it, a big chrome trunk handle. And actually on the Power Glide cars, it said Power Glide up above it. So I'll probably get one of those. You're not really gonna see it, depending on what I do back here, but it's kind of a pain to try and get the trunk open at the moment with no handle or anything on it. But maybe try to do a little bit of interior work later on down the road. But yeah, this is my 51. If anybody's got any suggestions. Oh, I know another thing. I'm planning on, obviously she needs a little bit of body work. I don't think there's much rust in it, except for, like I said, the rockers and maybe coming into the quarter here. It's got, some stuff that needs to be cleaned up and sanded down. They didn't do a terrible job on the body work on that. I think a lot of it could probably just be sanded down for the most part, smoothed out. But anyhow, I'm gonna go satin black on the bottom. From here down, basically. I might do the whole car. I don't know. I thought about doing, the roof and then around the windows here in a different color, maybe silver. See about maybe if I could find somebody to do a little bit of pinstriping on it. I think that'd be neat. Like I said, leave the red wheels. I kind of like those. I don't know if anybody's got any other suggestions on it, or maybe somebody that sees this video happens to have a couple of the parts that I need. Now I do know that a lot of the trim on this is 51 only.